Now it's time to take a break and pat yourself on the back. You now have a WordPress blog installed. Whether it was through the efforts of manually installing it or automatically installing it using that Fantastical Deluxe or that simple script setup thingy. Either way, though, you now have zero excuses on having a WordPress blog. You need to have one. You can now have one. You have one now. Now then, what we want to do is I want to cover in this short little video how to update your WordPress blog, because there will be from time to time upgrades of a major scale and of a minor scale, like where little bug fixes are taken care of to plug security holes, that you'll need to update your WordPress blog version. Now, as you recall, in our last video, I installed an older version of WordPress so that I can take this moment and show you how to upgrade. And if we go back to our dashboard here, we can just click on that, and we are now in our dashboard right here. You can see up on the top here, and this is as of like 2.7, version 2.7-ish or something like that, that WordPress got it going and started integrating their upgrade process inside of WordPress, whereas before you had to do it manually. And I'm going to show you that here in just a second. But as far as upgrading, it's very, very simple. You want to just click on this, and matter of fact, there's another method too, and that would take you to the upgrade page. Or you can come on down here to, I believe it's Tools, and click on Upgrade. Now then, before I click on this button right here, as it says here, you should have a backup done just in case something goes wrong. I mean, 99.9% of the time nothing will go wrong, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And if you recall from way back whenever we first started this video series, in creating our organizational files, you got a folder in there for backups. Well, now's the time to go ahead and use that. Go ahead and do a backup just to be on the safe side. And if you are just starting out, and this is a brand new install, not that big of a deal. You can go ahead and just kind of play with fire. Just don't do a backup. But if you've got a blog that's a couple of years old, or it's just well seasoned, you got a lot of posts in there, a lot of quality comments, a lot of work went into it, you definitely want to err on the side of safety and get a backup just to be on the safe side. Now, I'm going to come back to this here in just a second. Let's head on back over to our FTP client. And if in fact you were to, for some odd reason, have to upgrade to a newer version via an FTP client or do it manually, there's a couple of things. It's real simple. You just got to keep one thing in mind. There are two items that you do not want to overwrite, because basically you've got your current version here. Let's just assume, play along with me now, that this is the new version you're uploading. So you would normally just grab all these guys, toss them on over here, overwrite the existing ones, everybody's happy. That is still the case. However, the WP config you want to leave alone, and the WP content you want to leave alone, because inside of here is all of your plugins, your guts, basically the look and feel of your blog, the theme and everything. So you want to leave this guy alone, you want to leave this guy alone. You want to be on the safe side, simply delete this and the config file from your new install, and that way you don't have to worry about overriding those guys here. Aside from that, you want to upload everything in here again except for these two items, overwrite the existing one, and you are now working on a brand new WordPress or whatever version you are updating to. So that's how you would do it manually. However, I would suggest not doing it manually unless your version is just way old. In that case, that's how you want to do it. You want to update it manually by doing what I just told you. Otherwise, from version 2.7-ish or 2.8-ish on up to current, you want to really use the auto update. It's much safer, much simpler, and click on upgrade automatically. That's how easy it is, folks. And that's how easy it is to upgrade your WordPress blog from an older version to a new version. It's that simple. Now, of course, one other thing needs to be mentioned, and that is, in some instances, some web hosting services do not have it set up to where it's that automatic. Whenever you click on the install automatic or upgrade automatic, it's going to bring up an FTP setup to where you have to put in your username and password as if you're using an FTP client. That can be remedied by you suggesting to your web hosting company, well, a good web hosting company would remedy it for you anyway, by simply suggesting to them that you would like to have this done on an automatic basis, and that there's some SUPHP file thingamabob Not sure exactly what it is exactly, but there's something that's missing in your hosting package that if it is installed, that this is how it would take place rather than the FTP client popping up. So if you get the FTP client thingy popping up whenever you do an upgrade and you don't like that, then you do have an option, a couple of options. One, change your hosting company. I wouldn't suggest that, but you can just go ahead and contact your hosting company. More times than not, folks are willing to help you out. So go ahead and get a hold of them. Let them know what you want done. More times than not, they'll take care of it for you. So that's going to bring us to the end of this video on how to manually and automatically upgrade your WordPress blog. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.